Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to another video, man. I'm doing this reaction for the Benfica versus Chelsea game, right, in the Club World Cup round of 16. But let me be honest, I'm doing this video while the match is being suspended because I can't wait another half an hour to watch a 4 minutes game. I've got shit to do. I got a lot of shit to do. I gotta go to work. So if you ever want me to wait another half an hour, after another half an hour, so in total of an hour, to watch a 4 minutes game, which I do think Chelsea will proceed, you have to subscribe to the channel. So that maybe I won't have to go to work. Now I'm just joking, man. But hey, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, people. Appreciate every love that you've been showing. Now, let's get back to content. Let's get back to the reaction of the game because personally, I do think that Chelsea, we are gonna go through to the quarterfinal, and we are going to play Palmeiras. We are going to play our boy. Esteval, and I'm not even sure if he's actually going to play since he's our play. I'm not sure, but I think he will play. Now, man, talking about the game, listen, I don't have much to say. Again, the game has not finished yet, which sucks because it was only 4 minutes. Like, seriously, I get the protocols, I get the weather condition, I get what they're supposed to do, but it's fucking 4 minutes. Just finish the game. Like, what's going to happen? Because the amount of time it took them to evacuate everybody out of that stadium, including the players and the fans, the match could have ended then. But anyway, let's discuss the game. I thought the game was a dead game. Literally a dead game. There was nothing impressive about this game. I think I expected more from Benfica. Like when I was giving my preview, I said, I'm glad that we didn't get Bayern Munich, but I also was glad that we are playing Benfica. But at no point I disrespected them because I thought they would actually turn up to be a good team and they would actually play it well. Now here's the thing. It could have been just their, game plan because they were a little bit sitting deep. I mean, not that deep, but they were like somewhat sitting. And let me say this. Their defense, their goalkeeper up until the goal, solid. Otamendi, I can't say much about this guy. Solid. But at the same time, I thought they would I know attack us a little bit better, fight for possession and stuff like that. Now, on the Chelsea side of things, we did what we had to do. Not good enough still, but we managed to create some chances in the first half. I think Kukrila had about two chances, Enzo Fernandez had the chance, Cole Palmer had a bit of half chances here and there. Now, while we're still on Cole Palmer, let me just say this. For this whole season, I've been crying for Cole Palmer to go back to play as a right wing because each and every time he affects the game. You want to talk about all the assists and all the goals that he managed to score this season, right? It all comes from him being coming off the right side. But hey, he's being played as a 10. I'm not saying you are shit as 10, but I just think there is more he can give from the right side. What did Maresca do today? He played him from the left side. When I saw the lineup, I thought he was going to be the one going on the right side, and then maybe Neto could go on the left side since he's been playing in that position before with Madueke, exchanging and that. But I don't like seeing Cole Palmer as a 10, and I don't like to see him as 11 or a left wing, right? I don't like that. I like to see Cole Palmer as a right winger. I know they probably not gonna do that again to play him as a left side because Gittens has just been signed for Chelsea. He was a here we go, by the way. I couldn't make a separate video for that because the game was being played by the time they announced it. I mean Fabrizio announced it. But hey, apart from that, the game was just not good enough. Yes, we did create some chances, but what are chances if you don't take them? What are chances if you don't convert them to goals? But I'm glad, people, we are actually going to the quarterfinals. First of all, let me say this. I'm speaking this before the match ends because at some point I just feel like the last 4 minutes of the game, what Benfica are going to do that they were not doing this past half and this past what 80 minutes, they're not gonna do anything different in the last 4 minutes. So I just think that we're gonna proceed to the quarterfinal. This is a competition cup. I mean, it's a cup competition, right? So it don't really matter how you're playing. I think if you just get your goals, you'll be fine. Now let me speak, little on the individual plays. I gotta give it to Reece James, man. And this is the reason why Chelsea fans are okay with him getting injured and injured after injured. What I mean by that is we don't want him to get injured, but when he does get injured, we don't seem to complain as much to say sell him like other players, like Fofana, because we know that when he's fit, whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5 games, it's not enough, but he does a lot for us. I think this whole season, every time we look like we're not scoring, I remember the game against Brentford in the Premier League, he gave us a free kick. So many games I can speak about Reece James, which had helped Chelsea just to get it over the line. Now, Caicedo, Lavia, I can't speak enough of those guys. They are really, really solid. Enzo Fernandez, I expected a better game from him, but wasn't really giving as much. Delap, listen, I can give him an excuse because at the end of the day, you're not going to perform, that good every time, even though that's what we expected. But he didn't have a good game today, and I hear that, and that's fine. I just think maybe just at an off day, he will bounce back for sure. But this is why I'm so angry with Nicholas Jackson, because these are the games where we want you to come in and hopefully change the game. But because of your stupidity, you get suspended most of the time and you don't get to play, right? Again, let me speak about another player that I did like today, Badia Sheila. He did make 1 or 2 mistakes, but again, he's not been playing as much, so you kind of have to expect these kind of things from a player that doesn't play as often. But he did have a good game today. Hopefully, his injury is not that deep. Colwell been playing good. Sanchez, man, listen, I've gotten to a point where now I can't speak of Sanchez because what am I gonna talk about? I'm gonna keep talking about the same thing every goddamn time. This guy, yeah, we just have to accept that he's gonna be like this. That's how it is gonna be. Who else I haven't spoken about? Cole Palmer, I thought he could have done better. Neto again, pretty quiet. Yeah, man. Listen, it's a cup competition, right? All I care about is to move to the next stage, and it looks like we are going to go in the quarterfinal. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, people, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, people. Peace out.